So hey, what's up, everybody? And thank you to all the vets, being it's Armed Forces Day. Today's the day we remember everyone who has previously served or is serving our great nation as we speak. So that is kind of the theme of today. So I wanted to stick with a United States military ration. This one is actually getting on to the rare side anymore. They're kind of hard to come by, about as hard as the Vomit, as Steve just told me. It's buffalo chicken, menu number 24. This is going to be what's on the menu tonight, I guess I should say. And I'm also going to add in a little accessory packet afterwards. So, well, I might actually open this up so I have the coffee and whatnot at the same time. So, this live stream, I'm letting a few folks roll in. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you enjoy these live streams. Let Google know that you enjoy these live streams, because let that algorithm kick in, and also let if it ever comes across an actual person at YouTube or Google, maybe they might see the ratio. But thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up, and thanks to each and every one of you folks for showing up and hanging out tonight. And I see Miss Marilyn. Devalinut, I think I said that correctly. I've seen you in some comments. I know you from MREinfo.com, and he's the one that hooked me up with my omelet, which is somewhere. But that thing is going to get a full video review. I've just about got a video ready to release. And let's see, we got Matt Martin. What's up? Looks like I'm seeing a few new names. There's Alright Eeyore. And Alright Eeyore, we have went back and forth on his giveaway, which is courtesy of, hang on, MRE Nation. So Eeyore actually won that giveaway a few weeks back, and we've been trying to figure out how we were going to do the giveaway. Thank you to anyone who went over and subscribed to Eeyore's channel and left a comment. And also thank you to anyone who commented on my last live stream for this giveaway. Let me tell you guys, you didn't make it easy on me. And some really good comments there, and I wish that I could just pick each and every one of you guys. But of course, that's not how it's going to work. Hey, I see Art. But first I want to announce the winner from my last video's giveaway, which is going to be, get this stuff out of the way, for this hash browns. Menu number 7, hash browns and bacon. And this was actually courtesy of Canadian Trucker, or Mike Gilpin. And he sent me both of the hash browns and bacon. I opened them both up in a live stream, compared the menus to see what the differences were, and then I ate one of them. And he said that I should give the other one away, so that is exactly what I'm doing. So let me get my paper here. Alright, so the winner on my channel for the IMP, hopefully there's enough folks in here, and if the winner doesn't happen to be in here, I'm sure they'll rewatch the stream later and know that they won, and I'll also contact them in their comments. And if you guys want to go check out their comments on that last video to see which comments won, that's up to you guys. Now, the winner of the IMP is going to be Kara Sheaver. Is she in here, Kara? Kara Sheaver. She won the IMP. My only thing was you had to be in the U.S. because shipping-wise, that's about all I could. That's about all I can afford. So, wait a minute. Let's see here. Yeah, I just actually watched your video, Kayfabe. I didn't watch it all. I couldn't. I was wanting to, but I didn't have time. I saw you open the knife. That's about as far as I got that Eeyore sent you. Now, congratulations to Miss Kara Sheaver. I still don't see your name. Hey, what's up, Carlos? And it looks like Steve has made it. So, Steve 1989 is in here. Salty Croc, hey, what's up, dude? Glad you made it, man. If you guys don't know who Salty Croc Collectibles is, guys, he's got an eBay store. Awesome guy to deal with. Go check him out. Look him up on eBay. Great guy. He's also over on the forums now, too. So, all you folks that are on the forums, hit him up on the forums. Awesome guy to know. Awesome guy to deal with. All the above. Okay. So Kara won this. Now, as I said, it was really tough picking just one comment. And I honestly, like I said, if I could, I'd pick each and every one of them. But I'm going to add a little bit to this, and I'm also going to be sending Chris Sims an MRE just from, I'm not sure what yet. I'll get with him and see if there's something that he can't eat or whatever. But he watches with his kids sometimes, and I hope they enjoy watching and maybe learning a little something here and there. Try to put a little bit of knowledge into each one, not pound it down with knowledge because, that gets boring for a lot of people. So, anyway, so Kara and also Chris, congratulations to you guys. I'll get with you guys. You guys get with me, vice versa. And that's how we're going to roll on that one. Now, on to, now this is just this is a menu that I already had, but I want to use it. So it's taking up the screen, and MRE Nation, like I said, is the ones that are basically, they're doing the giving away this time. I gave away some $50 gift certificates. I think I gave away 2 previously to a couple folks so they could get them some MRE Nation stuff. Hey, Wonder Marine Vet, Steve 1989, you inspired many of us reviewers. Yeah, man, Steve's good at that. Steve is, I'm sure he's probably, heck, I'll bet you more. There's probably been 100 guys that have made reviews and quit, and there's probably 100 newer folks that are making reviews now that would say they got started because watching Steve's videos, for sure. But moving on to the MRE Nation giveaway. Now, this one right here, the way I'm going to have you do this is you're going to email me. Now, this is the winners being picked from Alright Eeyore's video, his Norwegian Arctic video. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button for Eeyore. He could use the help. He's got a brand new channel started up over there. Definitely every subscriber counts. By the way, thanks for that super chat there, Wonder Marine Vet. I didn't announce that whenever I read your comment, so my bad, dude. Trying to keep up a little bit with the chat. It's kind of hard to do. I see Outdoor Tacticals here. Renee's here. Everybody wish Renee to get well soon, because I know she's having a tough go of it right now, guys. So, now, on to the MRE Nation giveaway. This was, like I said, over on Alright Eeyore's channel, and it was on the Norwegian Arctic video. If you guys watch my last live stream, the links to all that stuff are there for that. So, hang on a second. Fred, I think Fred Thorne is who he picked. So, Fred, congratulations for the, you won the MRE Nation giveaway. Just contact me through an email if you can. Is Fred here? Yes, he is. There he is. Fred, you won, buddy. You won, my friend. Carlos, my friend, thank you so much, dude. Hey, hang on. I missed the super chat up here. Gusto, watching this and Star Wars with my kids, so pretty good night around here. All right, dude. Hey, I don't think I can compete with Star Wars, but I appreciate the sentiment there. Holy cow. Yeah, man, I definitely want to be on the same television as Star Wars someday, huh? Hey, can't stay. Carlos says, I'm on a party. Have a beer on. Okay. Yeah, well, you have a beer for me. That's what I think. If you're having a party, dude, good deal, man. Again, I'm going to announce, it's Armed Forces Day. So, definitely thank all your Armed Forces family, friends, and acquaintances. Anyone you know that's serving or has served, let them know that you appreciate them taking care of the country, keeping us here and able to do what we do when we want to do it, more or less. Okay, so the MRE Nation giveaway has been done. But, again, congratulations, Fred. Did I miss another super chat? Let me check that again, because, nope, I read Carlos's. Thank you, dude, for the super chat. And RC Gusto, thank you for the super chat, my friend. Really appreciate you guys. It's awesome. I really appreciate it. So, congratulations to the 3 winners for tonight for the giveaways. Now, I'll tell you all a little secret. Next week will be an MRE Nation live stream, and I believe we're working on another sort of giveaway. I've been talking to Bob about it. I've got a pretty good idea on how we're going to do it. It's not just going to be a straight up giveaway, though. It's going to be somewhat of a contest. I think this is my thoughts, and I'll explain more about that next week. I think it's going to be. I'm going to make it interesting and fun. Something that anybody with a camera and the willingness to do so will be able to pull this off, and that's what I'm looking for. I want to get people involved and have them actually maybe film something. So, but anyways, and that's going to be a good listen. The winner of that is what am I looking for? The actual prize for that is something that I would love to have. Let me just put it that way. Like, the prize is awesome. So, and I'm gonna tell you all something else too. Like, a lot of you guys, it was just so hard to pick tonight, and well, yesterday and today, who the final winners were. Man, it really was. It was super hard to do, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys that, like I said, that commented. So now I'm gonna move on. I have an announcement to make, and I'm gonna make this real quick, and then we're gonna move on. I'm gonna move all this stuff out of the way, because I have a box from Steve sitting here that's going to get opened. That's the first thing we're going to do. Then we'll move on to the U.S. themed new and old. Well, not new, but this is actually getting on to the vintage side. It might be 10 years old. I'm not sure what year that is. I'll have to look. Anyway, so here's the announcement, guys. Also, by the way, before I start the announcement, if you guys want to get 10% off of your MRE Nation order, just enter the code OS10. That simple. And you get 10% off of your entire order over at MRE Nation. So you got a $100 order, it saves you $10. You got a $200 order, it saves you $20. It's pretty awesome. So definitely use my code if you guys go over there and order anything. And I'm not going to tell you not to, because I've been pretty impressed with every meal that I've had so far. And I wouldn't say that if it wasn't how I really feel. So this is one of the, I've had the majority of the civilian based rations, and the MRE Nation's doing it best right now, in my opinion. I can't really think anybody doing it any better, especially since you have so many choices. That is a big plus as well. But their products that are going in it are really good too. Okay, now here's the announcement, guys. There's going to be a meetup. It's going to be a MRE meetup and symposium, or ration get together. That's what the first one was called. It was called the MRE meetup and symposium at in Doswell. That was in October of 2016. So, wow, almost 3 years ago. So over 2.5 years ago, right at 2.5 years ago. 2.5 years ago, we did the meetup, and that's where me and Steve met first, and I met K-Man, Housel, Bob from MRE Nation. I met a bunch of good folks. Shoot. Name not found, which I haven't seen in forever. Yeah, man, the time has been going by, and it just, where does it go? My kids graduating high school and going to college, like, it's crazy, man. The last 3 years have flown by, for sure. So, as I was saying, August 17th this year, 2019, August 17th, which is going to be a Saturday, there's going to be an MRE or ration meetup, and it's going to be at MRE Nation, at their facility. Now, anybody who shows up, excuse me, throat's a little dry. Anybody who shows up is going to get their own, build your own MRE for free, and you're also going to get a t-shirt that that has to do with the meetup. So, August. Wandering Marine Vet, October 17, 2019, so want to be there. Anyways, yep. So it's August 17th, 2019, on a Saturday, and it's going to be at MRE Nation. Now, that is in, let me get the address, 820 Buck Creek Road, Simpsonville, Kentucky. So kind of middle of the country, a little bit easier for U.S. folks to maybe travel there. Hopefully get a good turnout there, guys. Like I said, MRE meetup. Hopefully I'll be able to make it. Hopefully, because that's definitely within driving distance for me. Maybe that could be 8 hours or so drive for me. Between 8 and 10, I can't imagine it being much more than 10 hours. That's about how long it takes me to get to Virginia Beach or Myrtle Beach or New York. So about 10 hours. I don't know how far over into Kentucky. If it's middle of the state, it'll be about an 8-hour drive for me probably. So that's about how long it took me to get to Doswell. I think when I drove to Doswell, it took me like 7.5 hours driving straight through. Maybe 7.5, 8 hours, if I remember right. Drove there on a left Friday morning. Got there at like 7 o'clock, 6 or 7 o'clock on Friday afternoon, and then hung out all Saturday and ended up driving back home, leaving at 11 o'clock Saturday night and driving back home, and got back home at like 6:30 in the morning, 7 in the morning. So it was a crazy trip for me. The only thing that helped me get home, Roller Yak gave me a couple MREs, United States Military MREs, the modular operational ration packs. Anyways, ration enhancements. Anyways, they have that caffeinated gum, the military caffeinated gum, and I thought, there's no way that stuff's going to work. And I started chewing that stuff. I think I chewed like 2 or 3 pieces at one time, and I kid you not, that is what got me home. So yeah, G. Schultz, yep, Renee just had surgery, yep, and hers was a little bit worse than mine, I'd have to say. And yeah, dude, Steve, that gum did absolutely. Before I left, Steve packed me up it was a paper cup from it was Bob and K-Man, or it was K-Man's cabin. They had like these paper cups, and he packed it up with a bunch of instant coffees and sugars. And I thought I was going to have to stop at rest areas and use hot water to make coffee on the way home. And instead, I tried chewing that gum, and no kidding, that gum got me home, because I was tired when I left, but that gum pulled me right through. It was amazing. Couldn't believe how well it worked. It was crazy. So again, guys, the meetup. I'll announce it again later because we're kind of early on in the stream. I wanted to wait about 15 minutes in to announce this to let some folks be in here. Now, I'm going to move this stuff out of the way, and like I said, I'll announce the meetup again later. You guys probably won't want to miss that one. It's probably going to be a good one. I'm going to assume that there's going to be a lot of folks there, and probably some ration reviewers show up to that one. So, before I set this up here, I think this address that you put on here, Steve, is the one that you have on your channel, but just in case, I'm marking it out, because I don't want people to, I don't want to dox you, bro. Thought I did this before, but I didn't. Okay. Well, it's on another sticker over here, so thought I had it. Alright. I think I got it now. Here we go. This is the box from Steve. This is a much awaited opening for me. I've been anxious to open this ever since he sent it. I do know at least one thing that's in here that I'm super excited about. He's probably told me a couple things that are in here, but I honestly don't remember. Now, before I go opening it, I just wanted to also say thanks to Jason J for hooking me up with this. This thing, since last Sunday, that's when I set this up, was Sunday morning. Set it up so I could start using it. Since Sunday morning, I have smoked, where are my cigarettes at? I smoked 2 full packs since Sunday, and that's what I have left out of another pack. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 smokes in here. So I've smoked 2 1/4 packs since Sunday. So in my opinion, I feel like I'm doing really well. I've cut way back from what I did smoke. But for some reason, no, you know what? I'm just going to hit this thing. Thing blows all kinds of, it's not really smoke, it's steam, but Pall Malls are heavy. Well, they're the closest thing to the old Marlboros as I can find, so. Mickey Joe, what up, man? Hey, Danny. Always a ration party over here. Yes, sir, man. We got a great group here. Let me get all this smoke. It's kind of lingering. It's always a good time over here. Great folks show up to these live streams. It is truly like a once-a-week meetup with family. So, awesome. I'm going to be using this knife that Blindside sent me, man. This is turned into my everyday carry. I have been alternating out a little bit here and there with the buck that I'm going to say ADF because that's what was on the envelope. I can't pronounce the name that he has on here. The buck that ADF sent me, and also been alternating out between the one that Eeyore sent me. But I don't know, just something about this, how easy, obviously, this one is to open as well. It's got a really nice, solid construction. I like it. I dig it. And it's also super sharp, so I'm actually a little bit nervous to open this box. I'm not going to lie. So I see Bob's in here, and made the announcement that's going to be at Bob's place, guys. So at MRE Nation. So the only thing I can say, man, the box it actually looks pretty good, but right here you can see they obviously dropped it. I mean, because look, this box was obviously dropped on this corner because I can cave that corner in, and oh well, I guess they dropped it on this corner over here as well. I mean, but honestly, this box looks a lot better than the boxes look most of the time that I get them from the USPS. You can see it's wrinkled here and also over here, and I can promise you it wasn't this way when Steve sent it out. So I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm going to make the center cut. The anticipation. I'm not left-handed, but I'm cutting left-handed. I better not. Go. Yep, I am. Excuse me. I am seriously nervous about this one. My boxes always. Let's see what G Schultz had to say. Seem to have been dropped. Seem to be SOP. Yeah. The United States Postal Service. They must have the worst case of Butterfingers workers anywhere. I mean, FedEx is nowhere near as bad as far as I'm concerned. Most of the stuff I get from FedEx is usually in really good shape. It doesn't look to have been dropped at all. So they're bad about that. Found a guy at the gun show who makes some sweet automatic knives right here in Alaska. They're like $100, but I think I just might have to invest in one. I tell you what, I love this knife. Which I'm a Gerber guy anyway. I like my Gerbers. And this one right here, which I had a Gerber. Honestly, I had a Gerber that I carried for. Me and my work buddy was talking about it the other day. I probably carried that knife for 7 or 8 years, and TSA made me throw it away. Literally throw it away into a trash can. It broke my heart because it was actually a knife that I had gotten from my son, or my son gave me, or whatever. And yeah, so I've been chasing that ever since. Alright, let's get into this. Here we go. What is that? Oh, whoa. Right on top. Check that out. It's a tactical sport from K-Bar. That is awesome. Whoa. I've seen these before, but I've never really... That's awesome. Is it metal? What's inside of there? Whoop. Hey. Yep. Oh, look. Oh, cool. Check that out. Pull apart to remove the knife. That's like a steak knife. Oh, we got to check that out. Okay, that is sweet. Thank you so much for that. That's gonna be a fun one. Okay, I'm not keeping up with the chat at the moment, guys. And also, Steve knows that I love the fig bars. I'm tempted to rip into these right now. Seriously, I'm hungry. I'm starving, guys. So there's the first layer of bubble wrap. Let's go. Okay, this is the second layer, I believe. Okay. This is a pretty special box, guys. Oh, look, he hooked me up with 2 Canadian sporks. And I think this is Japanese. I'm pretty sure that's out of a JSDF. I'd almost put money on it. Those, I love these, guys. I don't know if you guys haven't had one of these, they're so awesome. So awesome. What is this? This is pretty delicate looking. Wow, what in the world is this? This is so cool. I love old letters and old paper with relevance like this. Otis Allen received. Wow. Is there a year on the stamp here? Sorry guys, I'm getting quiet. Temple text, Ella Allen, male NTC, received medical discharge from the service and departed this hospital May 8th. End. General Hospital. 8. End. I love how they always put the end, like you didn't know that they couldn't just put a period there to know that that was the end. Because I guess this would also translate to a Morse code. I know there's probably a date on here. This is obviously very old. I'm looking. Steve can probably tell me. That was before text messages and emails or voicemails. No doubt, dude. No doubt. The symbols. It tells you what the symbols mean. A day letter. Night letter. Can't tell what's underneath that. But it says deferred cable. Cable night letter. And shipped radiogram. Ship radiogram. Oh, it means it came from a ship. Oh, okay. That is so cool, man. I dig it, dude. Absolutely. Let's check out what the other ones are. I'm going to put this back in the envelope, so bear with me, guys. I know I'm a little bit slow here. This is new territory for me. I've never seen any old Western Union telegrams before. What's this one? Like, this is someone's mail from back in the day. How cool is that? Oh, whoa. Oh, he was slightly wounded in action. 18th of September in France. He will be advised as reports of his condition are received. Oh, well, that's interesting. I'd love to have the... I'm sure Western Unions were sent back home when my grandpa was injured. Well, the 2 separate occasions that he was shot. Having that would be awesome to see. It would be cool to see. I haven't seen a date apparent yet on any of these. Okay, Akron. I see that on that next one there. Let's see what this one says. This is updating. Uh-oh. Regret to inform you that your son was seriously wounded in action in France. 7 August until new. Okay, December 22nd of what year? Does this be 43, maybe? I don't know how to read a date code on here. Anyways. Until new address is received, address mail for him, quote, Private First Class Otis Allen, serial number, hospitalized Central Postal Directory, APO 640 care, Postmaster, New York, New York, unquote. You will be advised as reports of his condition are received. So was this one before the other one that said that he was serious? One says serious, one says not serious. This one right here said, what did it say? Slightly. So, whoa, okay, this was after. So this was December 10th. I guess that's December. No, Washington, D.C. 10. What am I doing? I was thinking that was a date. I guess I'm wrong. So I don't know which one came first. I don't know which letter came first. One says that he was slightly wounded, and one says that he was seriously wounded. Wow, this is cool, dude. Wow. I just looked down to read the comments. I don't know what... someone spending time at home with some kids. That is really neat, dude. So, International Motor Truck Plant in Akron. Akron's not too far from me, actually. International Motor Truck. There was a I think it was International. I think it was International, yeah. My old lady's stepmom, Vicky, worked at the International Truck Plant in Jackson, Ohio. I think it was actually in Jackson, Ohio, not like right outside the city limits or anything. So, oh, this is a post. Okay. Oh, wow. You guys want to try to read that? How did you get home the other day? Aunt May? It's hard to read. Huh. I'm going to have to study that one for a minute. That was pretty cool, though. If you guys want to try to read that, you can pause it. This one's going to be even more difficult to read, but I'll give you guys a look at it. There should be a clear date on this somewhere, being that this is a postcard. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Oh, it would have been right here, but it's very faint. Ain't it funny? Ladies Sponge Club. This female, whose one inspiration was that rum meant eternal tarnation. I can't read through the camera. Put our town on the blink in her campaign on drink, and we dried up from liquid starvation. What? That is strange. Check that out. I guess it's like referring to TWPA. I assume that's why this is highlighted. Female whose one inspiration was that rum meant eternal tarnation. Put our town in the blink of her campaign on drink, and we dried up from liquid starvation. So I guess this lady was campaigning to be a dry county, I would bet. This is going to be fun to look at later, too. It's super cool. A Coontown Troubadour in Dixieland. You can tell that's old, that's for sure. Oh, I got something to show you guys. After I get done with this box, I got to show you guys something. Well, that's cool. Check that out. Tell me that's not ghostly looking. I mean, even though that was just a picture of a dude, doesn't that look like really ghostly? This is an unused postcard, but that was obviously a picture. Somebody in their dress military outfit. Or maybe it's like a military school outfit. Whoa, check that out. Get the lighting right on that. All those fellas standing at attention. Check that out. The burned out building in the background. This has got to be really old. It's got a 1 cent stamp on it. 1706 to 1790. I guess that's how long Franklin lived, maybe? Does that sound about right? Living flag, Toledo, Ohio. That's Toledo's not real far from me either. Toledo's a good drive, but anything in Ohio seems close to me. Wow, look at all the people. Our encampment? Whoa. That's interesting, too. I don't know anything about that. I'll have to look that up. Food will win the war. Buy carefully. The Standard Coal Company, Fairfax. Oh, this is a ration book. War ration book. Filled out by, looks like Mary Susan Webster. 2511, issued by local board. This is also from, hey, this is from Columbus. I go to Columbus all the time. That's really cool. Franklin County. Why am I having such trouble finding dates? Poll early, 3 to 10 months to pay. I just want to find a date, and then I'll where's your stamps? War ration stamp. I don't think any of us in this chat room right now have had to ever deal with this. I don't think there's anyone that vintage in my chat right now. My grandma had to use war ration stamps. So you take this part here, you can pull these out, or you can just slide them out. The 7th day of May, but they don't put a year. 4 foot, 11 inches, 100 pounds, blue eyes, brown hair, 14 years old, male. Issued this war stance on the 7th day of May, 1942. Upon the basis of the application signed by himself or herself, Dorothy Dill, maybe? This is cool, dude. I dig it, man. I think that's awesome. Dig it, dig it. I love historical items like that. It's just fun stuff. Fruit bar. Are these not fig? Surely these are these fig or are these blueberry? Interesting. Hey, there's K-Man. Just saw you on here, he says, Elandil. He says, hey, what's up, Elandil? So K-Man and Elandil go way back. K-Man is the, obviously the creator of MREinfo.com. You guys should know that by now, and if you don't, now you know. This is this is going to be a 96, I'll bet. 96, the 11th day? 96 probably. Another fig bar, and here's a blueberry bar. Whoop. Something stuck to it. Man, dude, my mouth is watering looking at these fig bars and blueberry bars, dude. I ain't joking. Like, I've got to restrain myself. Alright, so next, there's actually something in here. Oh, no way. That's awesome. This is a small pack. Whoa, the butcher. Hey, dude, America. Hey, thank you so much, my friend. And yes, it is Armed Forces Day. And thank you for the donation, my friend. I really do appreciate that, man. Really, really do. Going through some really interesting stuff that Steve sent along. And I want to smell. Oh, love that. It just smells old. Like, it just smells like super old. Let me see what Steve said. Oh, these are from the B unit. No way. These, what? Those cans were only made 2-3 months with cigarettes. We were talking about that, trying to figure it out. Oh, I totally... Man, dude. Look, check this out. Hang on. Oh. These are the Chelseas from the K-Ration review that Steve did. And Steve thought these were super, super rough. I didn't think they were all that bad. I kind of didn't mind these at all. I love the lining, the paper lining in these. There should still be 2 in here. These need to go in a humidor before I try to smoke one again. But these, I don't think these are bad. They're very, very strong. Don't get me wrong. These are super strong. But these ones are in better shape. Obviously, these were in a can. You can see, I mean, there's no blemishes. These were sealed in a can, dude. I gotta smell them again. Oh, they smell so good. I could just stand here and smell that all night, dude. That smells so good. Oh, really? These are mellow versus the K-Ration ones? Well, I can't wait to try those out. What year was that can you opened? I can't even remember now. Was it a 43? I remember there was only, again, I think there was like a 3-month period. Or maybe, really, we don't know for sure. Might have only been a 1-month period. But it's 1 or 3 months. I mean, I'm going to wrap these back up in this bubble wrap because I really don't want anything to happen to these. And I don't want them to dry out. So having them wrapped up away from the air is the best bet for those. Yeah, I still got 2 of these left. Like I said, before I smoke another one of these, I want to throw them into a... I'd keep them on display where they would be in a humidor right now. Putting them back on the shelf, maybe. I can barely reach it up there. There we go. Okay. Dude, that was awesome. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate that, dude. I love that. I'm psyched. I'm super stoked. So, where do we go next? Let's go to the first strike ration that I can see right here. And I was just saying, like, I was going to buy one of these because it's super fresh. I have a couple first strike rations, but mine are older. They're 2015s from a case that I bought in 2016. But they're not old enough to be old, and they're not fresh enough to make a fresh review, if that makes any sense to you guys. Like, it just doesn't make sense to review a 2015 first strike ration for me anymore. So, unless somebody had sent it in, then, you know, that'd be a different story. You're welcome, man. Those smokes are in the right hands. That first strike ration is now a bit over 2 months. It's only 2 months old. So yeah, this has been the end of February. So March, April, and we're into May. So yeah, this is just a couple, like, it's going on 3 months old. Dude, I've never had a U.S. ration that fresh that I can recall. I've had some pretty fresh U.S. stuff because of Bob's MRE Nation stuff. And the 2018 pizza that you sent me before was the freshest MRE I had to that point. And then I've had some pretty fresh stuff from Bob. I don't think I've had anything from 2019 yet, though. So this is going to take precedent because I want to eat this. Actually, I want to review this while it's still as fresh as possible. Now while I have this out and we're looking at it, they went back to the old vertical bag design. These look very similar to the old first strike rations. The first run of first strike rations looked very similar to this. They had printing on the bag, just like this, except the entire menu was printed here and here. Now, this one doesn't have the menu actually printed on it, but this has the barbecued honey, the honey barbecue chicken, the lemon pepper tuna. I think Spacco is the only producer of the first strike rations for the last few years, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. Might have been Ameriqual before, and they might have switched to Spacco now that they switched bags. I'd have to look into that. Yeah, man. And they started putting crayon raspberry bars back in them, which is awesome. Love that. Yeah, man, this is cool, dude. Oh, look here. There's actually a date code stamped on it right here. Right there. This says the 57th day, 2019. 9057. Sorry for my thumbnail there, guys. It's got a little bit of damage on it. Alright, set that back there. This is, I don't know where to go next. Let's, is there anything in that? Make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't want to skip something. Beefsteak, dude. Beefsteak. What? This looks to be in impeccable condition. Holy crap, man. It looks really good. Of course, this is a 72 or older. We'll find out real quick. This is a 68, and it looks to be in outstanding condition. What else is in here? Man, that liner is even really cool. Alright, I'm moving stuff around here. We got to take a look inside of this. This liner is weird. It's like painted cardboard. I've never seen a liner like this. When I stand in here in this corner, it makes my nose get stopped up for some reason. I don't know why. There's our beefsteak that has not leaked to this point. And the bottom of this can looks like it's even been painted. Or the bottom of the box. Hang on. Okay. Which would protect it, I guess. It's a little bulgy, but seriously, not bad. This is probably one of the best looking MCIs that I have now. Ah, sliced peaches, and they, what the, is this like a candle? What is this? I'm confused. What is going on here? It's like someone has decided to preserve this, and they've done a good job. Look, see in the box? It's like the liner. I swear it's like this is painted. Interesting. I'm intrigued. And this, like, I can't tell what's. It feels like it's not just wax in there, but it could be. And this is actually sliding out some whenever I do that. Huh. Well, that's a first. Hey, that kind of sucks. Not like I could eat the peaches anyways, dude. You know what I mean? They actually did preserve the can. Or yeah, if they just stuck a wick in there, man, you'd have had an awesome candle. You know what I mean? That's definitely a first for me, and I'd say it probably is for you too. I've never seen anything like this before. But this is still 100% sealed. Oh my gosh, it's tight. Very tight. It's not exploding. Well, I mean, it is obviously tight enough to explode, but it's not exploding tight yet. This is so interesting. I'm definitely intrigued by this. And the Cinderella Foods peanut butter. Huh. And a Good B3 unit from January of 1968. I don't know what's going to be in that. Probably, definitely not a cocoa beverage powder. I don't think. It doesn't feel like. Maybe it could be a cocoa beverage powder. I don't know. And there's our spoon. The spoon looks really good too. Nice and white still. A lot of times they'll brown on you. They'll or turn tan or orangish brown in color. And the accessory packet is like maybe like the Marlboro Winston, Pall Mall type of sizes. Huh. Well, that was interesting, man. That was a fun little opening and look at that. Printed really nicely on the bottom. This is a really nice box. Check that out. There is no staining on that at all. It is a nice box, for real. I dig it. Set it back here. Like I said, I'm intrigued. Tell you this now. It answers why it felt heavier. Yeah, I'll bet you that case probably weighed about the right weight if they'd done that. And you know, think about it. Those were peaches, and usually the peach cans they do break down because of the acidity. And that's whenever I picked it up, I figured I was going to feel some sloshing or something in there because there was no leakage. And I'm thinking, like, they had to do that a long time ago. I'll bet you they done that anywhere from, well, it depends on where they spent their life at, but the majority of MCIs really started to leak out in the 90s. So that's when most of them really started to burst and come apart at the seams. Looks like the box is indeed nice. Yes, absolutely. Looks like the dude set it to a long-term display version. That thing is actually kind of cool. It will last. Well, I mean, as long as you don't get it wet, it would last forever. Now, I mean, as long as you just kept that in a display area, as far as that peach can goes, I think that ration, since somebody's already taken steps to somewhat preserve it, it might actually be worth, whenever I open up the beefsteak, cleaning that can back out and trying to reattach the bottom, or doing what this guy done after I clean it out and filling it with just filling it with wax. Although if I fill one of those with wax, I'm going to go ahead and throw a wick in the middle just for the heck of it. just for the heck of it, just so it has a dual function. All right, moving on. I know I'm going slow, guys, but these live streams, man, that's what this is all about. Having a good time, talking, and it's not all about banging out a review or anything like that. Which I am going to review that buffalo chicken because, like I said, I started off with I'm very hungry. So I don't know where to go next. Where do I go next? Hey, see you later, Gusto. Thank you, dude, for stopping by. Thanks for the super chat earlier, man. Really, really appreciate you, dude. And like I said earlier, I texted him. I know he's a busy guy, and it's hard for him to take the time out. So, appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you taking the time out. Definitely, man. Need to keep digging through this box of insanely awesome goodies from Steve. Hitting a cigarette in the meantime. Sorry, guys. I'm hungry, so I'm changing for a smoke. I hit the vape thing, and it just didn't do it for me right now. So there's something. Okay, that's just packaging. And there's something in there. Okay. Check this out. Look at this weirdness that I found. Cookie butter. Okay, let me show you the ingredients. The first ingredient is biscuits. 57% of cookies. So, this might, I don't know, man. This is like, I don't know. I've never seen anything like this before. I thought, let's just, we'll check it out on the live stream tonight. I'll throw some of this on a cracker. Just because I've never seen anything like this. Cookie butter. It's like peanut butter made out of cookies. I guess. I don't know. Again, I've never heard of it. It's a Italione. So I guess it's mimicking some Italian stuff, or is it actually imported? Nope. Well, yep, imported. Yep, it is imported. So it might actually be Italian. Kind of interesting. Okay, going for this next. What is this? Is this... No way. These are German smokes. Are these, cookie butter, best to serve on cookies? Is that what it says on there? It probably does. I might just have to put some on a cookie. That's what I thought. I thought these look a lot like the, they're not the same color, But that German K ration that I have, which that's not its technical name, it's a frontline ration, but they called it a K ration because they were trying to mimic the U.S. rations. But there's smokes in here, if I can open them. But, oops. These are what the packs looked like back then. I just watched a video yesterday where there was a bunch of German soldiers standing around, and a guy had a pack of these, and he was going like this and flipping them out. He had the flap open, and he was flipping them out, and people were grabbing cigarettes out of his pack. It was really cool. I checked out MRE Nation's YouTube channel, too. I seen they had it looked like a live stream with that Snyder fella that did the... what was he on? Dual Survival? Was he on Dual Survival? Or was he the Naked and Afraid? Or, yeah, Naked and Afraid guy. Okay, next up. I think this might just be packaging. I don't want to miss something. So, that probably just filled a crevice to keep things from moving around. What do they have at Trader Joe's? I've never seen a Trader Joe's. Never even seen one. So I couldn't even tell you what they look like. Whoa, Nathan, hey, dude, hey, I haven't even seen you in here, but thank you, dude. Thanks so much for the $20 super chat, my friend. Holy cow, man. Appreciate that, my dude. So this is a little bit heavy. I don't know what this is. Oh, no way. Holy cow. Look at that. Look how shiny. Yeah. Emergency ration. Purpose of the contents. To be consumed only when no other rations of any kind are procurable. Now to open this, you strip off the band, insert a coin into the corner, groove, and turn. CFED, packed 5 of 1955. And that is a solid brick of chocolate. I want to smell it. I wonder how... It must be sealed really well because I can't smell nothing. Has no scent coming off of it at all. Nothing. No scent at all. Thank you again, Nathan, for the super chat, my friend. Really appreciate that. Hey, looks like Nim has showed up. What's up, Nim? I don't even want to set it down. That's so awesome, dude. That is... me and Steve been talking about it. Like, I've got a couple bars up here on my shelf. I'm pointing at them right now. I have not a huge chocolate collection, but I have a little chocolate collection going on, okay? Ration chocolate. Even I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 bars on my shelf. Actually, I have 5. All different. 5 U.S. chocolate bars that are all vintage. And I'm thinking I really want to make a chocolate bar video, a ration chocolate bar video. Because I'm going to tell you guys right now, the chocolate bars are super rare. Because why? Because everybody ate them. Everybody ate the chocolate. It's common sense. You see a chocolate bar, you're in the military, a lot of those guys, they either pick them up and use them to trade for smokes or whatever it may be, or they'd eat them. That's why the chocolate bars aren't still around. Like the desert bar, the Hershey's desert bar. I have only seen those one for sale in the last 4 years, and I bought it. Actually, there was 2 at the same time, but I bought the only one that I've ever seen pop up. So they're pretty daggone rare. And then I have a Yorkie bar that Steve gave me out of a 97 or was a 2003. Might have been an 03 Yorkie bar. Compilation of those. I wonder, I don't know how to approach that video. Me and you will talk about that some more, obviously. Okay, Oldsmokey, I have a question. But, yeah, I want to try to figure out if I should do, 3 bars at a time, start with the 3 oldest, and then move along, and maybe, it just depends on where they're from. Because, obviously, that's British, so we can go through, the 3 oldest, and then go, just move our way up through and do 3 at a time or something like that. I'm not sure how to do it yet. Okay, I have a question for you. Do the sea rats from the 1950s and 60s corned beef indicate production in Uruguay, Brazil, and Argentina? Oldsmokey, I have a question for you. Do the sea rats from the 50s and 60s okay, indicate production in Uruguay, Brazil, and Argentina? I don't know. Steve might be able to answer that. I don't know. I've never really looked into it that much. I have a 57 RCI in there. I don't know if it's got the corned beef in it. I doubt it. That'd be too lucky for me. So next up we have, this is yes, dude, that is so awesome, dude. I'm almost out of accessory packets, so this is an awesome score, man. Awesome, man. I don't know what year this is, but it does contain a little pack of smokes right there. That is so awesome. This is a good looking accessory packet too. No delamination going on. Really nice brown. This is a nice accessory packet, man. I really appreciate the accessory packet, dude. And I just, every once in a while, I like to add in, and I think I've opened so far 2, or I know I've opened 2 for sure. 2 accessory packets here on live streams, and tonight will be the 3rd, because I have one set aside for tonight. So, let's see. Next up, oh, no way. This is amazing. This thing right here, this is from the lifeboat and life raft ration that Steve opened up. Look at this thing. Look at that. Oh, man. It's immaculate. No swelling at all. This, guys, is museum grade ration chocolate. This is the red text Hershey's Tropical Bar. The red text was only during World War II, if my memory serves me correctly. So after World War II, they went to a blue text, which I have one handy up here that I can grab and show you guys. Man, I got to be careful with that thing. I'm going to get like a piece of plastic or something, plastic case for that thing. Let me see if I can reach. Okay. So after World War II, now this is a smaller bar. Okay, this is a 2 ounce. It's a 2 ounce bar. There's your ingredients. This is what they look like after. This is they went to this blue text. This is only a 1 ounce bar, but it's almost as thick as that one because of how swollen it is. I think this is the best looking blue text Hershey's Tropical Bar that I have, and this thing is nothing but powder, more or less, on the inside. You can make a cocoa beverage powder with this, no problem. Thank you so much for the Tropical Bar, dude. You know, it's crazy, but hang on. I gotta put this back. There we go. It's kind of crazy because I've seen the prices of these things just have continuously gone up and up and up. And these 2 ounce bars like this is just, oh, and it smells, oh, it smells good. It just smells like chocolate. You don't always have that with a nice vintage chocolate bar. Now this is getting wrapped. No, okay, I'll leave it out because I'm going to lay all this stuff out on the table here in a second. Whew, that took my breath away a little bit. Wow. Gotta run, guys. Okay, later, Bob. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Bob's taking off. There's going to be a meetup at Bob's at MRE Nation, August 17th. It's on a Saturday in Kentucky. And I'll give you guys the details to that. As a matter of fact, after this is over, I'm going to put a comment. I'm going to pin it to the top with the details of when and where the meetup is at. So if you guys need to know that, you can just look at the comment after. Nice blue text bar still, though. But the red text bar, I mean, honestly, like, I know when you opened yours up, it had a little bit of surface bloom going on. So, the wrapper even still feels new, dude. Whenever you opened up that lifeboat and life raft ration, you know, the ration itself looked really good, but you and I both know that doesn't always mean that your contents are going to be good. because that thing could have been kept in a like a more humid area or something, and the contents inside would have sweat. And I've seen this time and time again with especially older metal cans or the big tins, like the lifeboat and life raft ration. You don't know what you're going to get until you open it. Sometimes you get a can that looks like all the patina or all the original coating is gone, and it looks rough. It looks like, yeah, this thing is probably trash on the inside. And if you go as far and to decide to open it up, sometimes you get insanely lucky. You open it up and everything on the inside can be perfect. So you never know until you open it up and try. So next item out of the box, man, this is just like a never-ending box of goodness. Oh, these are from the same ration, and these are also in absolutely perfect condition. These are the malted milk tabs. Now, I have some of these malted milk tabs, and the ones that I have are nothing like these. Steve sent me some, and I had some of my own. And the ones that I have, it's really yellowed, and these feel like they're brand new. This what this feels like. A brand new pack of Lifesavers that you get at the store. That's exactly what that feels like. Look at that. These even have a sweet smell to them. Oh, might just have to, oh, whoa, hey, look at that. Hey, Sarah Kroll. Thoroughly entertaining tonight. Got my rum, got my vape, got my snacks. Love from Ontario, Canada. Well, thank you so much, Sarah Kroll, and thank you so much for the $10 donation also. I really appreciate that. You rock, Sarah. I really do appreciate that. So awesome. Oh, man. This has definitely been an interesting box so far. We're not even done. Let's see. Oh, this is... Okay, I actually... I don't know what's in that. But I actually requested this item from Steve because my son brought up the fact that he would love to open and check out an old can of water. Now, I'm going to open an old can of water, which is what this is. And I want to do a video with my son. I think it's great to get them involved in doing videos with me. If I can get them to do anything with me like that, it's really good for us. This one is looks like January 12th, 1/12/53. So this water, geez, how old is this water? 60, let's see, 53. Coming up, what is it, 65 years old? 64 years old? That's awesome, dude. Really, really cool, man. And thanks, dude, for hooking me up with this. It's got a little teeny tiny rust spot on it right there, but I'm sure that's not rusted through. That's the only thing you got to worry about with these is having... And also, when you have this, when you get a can of water like this, the way to tell if it's pretty much been preserved is you shake it, and it feels like there's a tennis ball inside. It's very strange, the feeling, that because it's airtight, and it's also vacuum sealed. They put a little vacuum on it whenever they sealed them up, and it feels like there's a tennis ball rolling around in there. That's exactly what it feels like. It feels like it hits the top, feels like it hits the bottom. It's really interesting. Next up, we have... No way. I was just saying, I have some cases like this for cards. I was saying I need to get a case like this to put this, will a milk chocolate, will that fit in there? It just might. So I'll have to dig mine out to put that in until I get to eat it. That's a video I want to work on soon. What is this? Oh, dude, no way. I want to smell. That is so awesome, dude. Look what this is, guys. These are cold gold sweet chocolate cigarettes. These are chocolate, and these are probably, I'm going to guess these are probably from the 40s or 50s. These are very old. These are not a 70s item. These are probably not even a 60s items. These might be 50s. Let me see. Let me look. Manufactured by Victoria Sweets Incorporated, Babylon, New York. Treasured by all. I've never seen the chocolate ones like this. So Wait a minute. I said old twice. Super old and rare old candy. Oh, I see you said old twice. Uh, uh, it's all good, dude. That's what live streams are all about, man. There's no such thing as mistakes, just happy accidents. It's just a happy accident. Yeah, dude, this is really, really interesting. I sent Steve a link the other day. I found a whole case of candy cigarettes back when they had the cool labels, like they were like the Lucky Strike and Pall Mall ones. They were really, really cool. These are really, really interesting. These, even though they're not ration chocolate, they're still super vintage chocolate. So those might just get a really quick video of their own. What do you think? You think I should just do like a quick video of those, or just they're definitely going to go on the shelf? I gotta maybe take a blow dryer to open them so I don't mangle them. Those are really cool. I'm going to take the, I think you probably put the paper towel in there to keep them from banging around. But now that they're here at my house, yeah, there we go. Look at that. Awesome. Okay, now I've been looking at this thing and I'm like, what is that? No idea what that is. No way. Holy crap. Dude, I've been eyeballing one of these for actually years. This is a hot, wet environment, it says. It's a survival kit. It's a packet, individual survival kit operational. And it's for hot, wet environment. This is produced by the Frast Surgical Manufacturing Company, Incorporated. Is it taped together? Now, when you open these things, they kind of like... anti-malaria meds, but it has the... Oh, it does? Ah, dude, you don't know how much you just hooked me up. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm going to try to open it without destroying it. Or maybe I should wait and tape that, because if I try to open this, I'm afraid that's going to crack all the way down through there. I want to open it. I'm going to try to open it. If I can, I can. If I can't, I can't. Let's see if I can get it. Here we go. There it is. Oh, yes. Yes. That is awesome. And what Steve just referred to, I'm not watching the chat right now, but let's just get a peek down inside of there for the awesomeness that is right here. Let me just, I can pull that one out. There's a flare. That is so great. I'm so stoked, dude. I've been wanting to get one of these for forever. And honestly, like, they always end up going out of my price range. That looks like what is that? A saw? Looks like the saw right there. Yeah, this will be fun to go through, though. This is definitely cool. Definitely cool. Somebody probably took the the meds that they wanted out of here. Yeah, that happens a lot with these old survival kits, guys. And then you got your crazy people that say, well, I took that out of there because I didn't want anybody to take that and get hurt. So I broke the whole survival kit up and took the medicine out of it. Like, seriously, people? Broke the integrity of the survival kit just because they're uneducated, more or less. So that's awesome. Super awesome. Alright, let's, I'm going to lay all this out real quick, and then we'll get to the ration and accessory packet. It's going to be a long live stream tonight, but man, it's a fun one. Having lots of fun. What an interesting box. The last box I sent Steve, I only sent 2 items in it, and I bubble wrapped the crap out of them because they were probably the 2 best rations that I could send him, and I didn't want him to get damaged. And he sent like some amazing stuff here, so This is crazy, dude. This is crazy. Holy crap, man. Oh, dude, thank you for sending it, man. And it's been an awesome unboxing experience. Let's get a look at what we got here. There's the first strike ration. There's our hot wet environment survival kit. Can of water. Candy cigarettes. It's our malted milk balls. Our malted milk tabs. I feel like I should open one of those since I have two. Here's the Hershey's insanely awesome, perfect tropical bar. That's not going to set like that. Let's see how much room I have on the table here. Here are the pack of Chelsea's from the can, which is amazing. Here's the 1955 emergency ration chocolate. Oh, so cool. We have the full MCI back here that's had the fruit waxed, which is really interesting. Pepper 101, gotta go. Guards are doing a cell count. Okay. It may be serious. If you're in there, I hate it for you, man. Sucks. Hopefully you didn't do anything too bad, though. And no, I'm not. I've been terribly behind on messages on my personal Facebook in like 2 months now. I know I have messages on MREinfo.com that I need to answer to. I feel awful. I just haven't had time. I've had a lot of stuff that's been preoccupying me. People that are a little closer to me know what's been going on, and it's been a lot. And all this awesome correspondence here, and the war ration stamps. That is awesome. I love this stuff. So cool. And also the K-Bar spork/knife. Yeah. I had a K-Bar something or other. But check out that spread. I think that is everything that I brought out, right? Or that came out of the box, I think. Yes, it is. Gee whiz, dude. It's impressive. And thank you for sending all this awesome stuff, dude. Crazy of you. Now, I've got to try to do a quick repackaging job, if I can. Let's see what I can do. I'm going to reuse some of this bubble wrap. I'm going to do the malted milk tabs. We got a buffalo chicken and accessory packet on standby right now. I don't think that needs to be bubble wrapped since I'm not going to be shipping it anywhere or anything crazy like that. I want to put these on display somewhere. I'm going to have to make a spot though. There we go. Ooh. This thing, I'm going to guard it with my life. Super impressed by that. And this is going to be, I'm stoked. Stoked to try that out as well. I'm hurrying, guys. Maybe I'm probably boring you to death. I'm not trying to, I promise. Okay. Dum, 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 dum. My kids are going to love checking out this stuff in this box too. They like looking at old historical stuff like this. Again, especially like the correspondence, they're just something really neat about that. I have a whole box of stuff, just old stuff that my grandpa had written and letters that he had sent to a hospital and stuff like that. So I need to do something to preserve it a little better. It's just in an old box. What did I do with the bubble wrap that these were in? Oh, there we go. Yeah, my kids are even going to like this, man. That's something when you can get kids into any type of history like this, man. I'm just glad it wasn't doing anything that changed too much over time and became toxic. What? Hang on. What? I must have missed. I missed the previous message. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This has got a bag. I'm gonna go ahead and double it up. Love that kit though, dude. I've been seriously. I've been eyeballing these things for years on the good old eBay. A lot of times when people list stuff like that, though, they don't do a very good job of it. So you don't even know what's in them half the time. You don't know if they're missing items. They don't take pictures inside of them. Fun stuff. That's staying out. I'm going to use it. Oh. Okay. Whoop. And with the accessory packet. Accessory packet. Buffalo chicken. I'm so hungry. And I have two of these. One of them, courtesy of Shocker, which is this one. Shocker71. You guys ain't checked out Shocker's channel, please go over there and check out his channel. He's got some awesome stuff over there. And he's just a really all-around good dude. He's became one of my good friends. Steve will attest to the same thing. Shocker's a great guy. Go over there and subscribe to his channel. He hasn't been making MRE videos because he went on a hardcore diet. But go subscribe to his channel. He's putting other videos out now, and he's also got some really cool older MRE videos and stuff that I sent him, and I think stuff Steve sent him. So, oops, definitely worth a look. Sorry guys, I'm pulling my chair. Oh. Time out for just a second. That's the first time I've sat down in over an hour. Woo! Anyways, go check out Shocker's channel. Anyways, okay, but like I was saying, I have two of these. And one I got from Shocker, or Shocker got for me, I should say. And I'm doing this one on the live stream tonight because, like I said, I want to stick with the US. This is a rather rare menu. And it's also a very interesting menu. It's not something that was made for very long, from 2009, 10, and 11. That's the only 3 years it was made. But my son is a buffalo chicken loving fool. He loves buffalo chicken. So the other one I have, it has to be, I'm saving it for a review. This one's a live stream, so I'm going to have to pick up another one for my son. Even though they're older, these well, I think they hold up. I'm pretty sure. Let's check this one out and see what's up. Like I said, okay, there's a date code on the back right here. And I believe that is a 0335 or another 3 maybe. Horrible, horrible print job on that thing. I mean, you gotta admit, that's just like, that's horrible. Hang on just a second. Before I go any further, I wanted to show you guys something. Hey, Ethan, bring that thing here. Get it. But yeah, you guys are gonna like this. It's so my oldest son brought something home today, and I want to share it with you guys because it's interesting, all right. You know what? I had everything laid out, and I didn't have those laid out on there. Okay, so he's got it. Before I open this up, I want to show you guys something. Have you checked on him? Oh yeah, he's doing good. Check it out. Oh, hi baby. So my son found this today. Its little mommy was gone, passed away, dead right there with it. And also 4 siblings were passed away right there with it. So here, I think it's a little guy. I think. Let me see your little feet there, little guy. I think that's little guy parts right there. I think. And oh yes, he likes to have his little belly rubbed. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He's probably getting hungry. He's probably getting hungry. So after we finish up, that's the first thing I want to do is feed him. I fed him one good time, and then he kind of ate a little bit another time. But look at these little ears. He can't be no more than 5 or 6 days old, probably. He's so delicate. No, yes, he is. Oh, it's okay, buddy. Hoppy. Oh. So my son's working, and he's working a lot. So I guess the little fella is going to be my responsibility somewhat to take care of. Oh, it's okay, guy. I'm just going to cover you back up. There you go. Oops. Pulling that. Oh, look, there he's hopping around. Oh, yes. Yeah, little guy. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Hi. Oh. I'm going to feed you some milk here in a minute. You're getting hoppy. There you go. Alright, you can try to feed it, Ethan, if you want. Maybe. Or, no, don't, because the milk needs to be warmed up. Probably needs to be freshened as well. Okay, back to it, guys. I like, totally changed the mood, I know, but I just thought I wanted to share that with you guys. Kind of interesting. Hey, Canadian Trucker, what's up, dude? So I'm an hour and a half into this live stream, and I'm just now getting into the ration. So, yes, it's going to be a little bit longer of a live stream, but oh well. I'm hungry. So let's see. Ooh, that bag opened nicely. Nice peelable seal on that. This is back in the day when they still did 2 boxes. Now, you know, back in the 93, 94, 95, they packed them the way the Canadians packed them. A box on each side. I don't know why they ever drifted away from that. Because I feel like that's a really good way to protect, you know, the contents. Well, let's see what's in here. Okay, the bag smells good. No leakage, no nothing like that. That's always a good sign. First off, we got us a wheat snack bread. Oops, I forgot about the accessory packet. I need to get that opened up next. Here's our accessory packet. We'll check that out in a second. Here is our flameless ration here from 2010, the 312th day. So that was probably, who knows, that was 333 or 335, something like that. Here is our hot beverage bag, biodegradable MRE spoon. We have a package of M&Ms that feel perfect. That's always a good indicator on how it was stored. M&Ms will tell you a lot. If they're cracked and busted and powdered and stuff like that, they were rough handled and also seen heat. Ah, cheese spread with jalapenos. Now this is probably one of the spiciest MREs that's ever been produced. It could possibly be the spiciest MRE ever produced. And this cheese actually feels perfect. I'm surprised. It's not like, I mean, it's soft. You guys can see. It wasn't hard and chunky. You know, there was no hard spots in it. Really good sign that it's in good shape. So that's fantastic. We have the Mocha Cappuccino Instant Powder. I dig the Mocha. These things are really good. Love them. Love them. Oh, we have a standard oatmeal cookie. 307th day of 2010. So this is a 9-year-old ration. A little bit old. 9.5 years old, roughly. And here we have the chicken pulled with buffalo style sauce. Yum. Oh, cool. And we get fried rice. Man, this would have been a great menu for tortillas. What the heck? And they didn't, I don't think they did. There were no tortillas back in 2010, I don't believe. Man, that makes me want to add a tortilla to this, because all I got is wheat snack bread. Yuck. Let's see what's in this accessory packet. Man, with rice and the buffalo, gosh, that would make an awesome tortilla. You know what, guys? I might just have to add a tortilla to this. This is a live stream, not a real review. So, I mean, it's a review, it's not a standard review where I have to stick to the contents. You know what I mean? So here we have a moist towelette, our U.S. issued butt ration, or toilet paper, or paper towels, or napkins, 4 grams of iodized salt. We have our iced tea drink mix, lemon flavored. Uh-oh. The only thing that may not, it may just be like vacuum tight. It doesn't feel crystallized hard. It just feels like very hard packed. I hope that's the case. We also have cinnamon gum here with its laxative properties. Oh, looky there. 330. I'll bet you that the date on this accessory packet was the same as the date on the bag, and I bet it was 333rd day of 2010. It's accessory packet A, of course. Alright. Now, I'm going to break out the Melmac tray tonight, and to save time, that stuff is going into the boiling water that is in my kitchen right now. Move some stuff around here and get my tray down. There's no dust on it. There we go. Accessory packet. That stuff. M&Ms. Alright, let me run in there real quick, guys. Yeah, don't need that. You know, usually I will be using the flameless ration heaters more often, but this live stream is a little bit different. Happy Armed Forces Day to anybody that deserves it. And this, I'm going to toss this also because I'm going to use the provided spork knife combo that Steve sent along. And I might just, if I have some handy tortillas in there, I might grab one just for the heck of it. Wouldn't mind having a rack of this stuff. So I should have opened those in there. I had all kinds of trouble opening these boxes. I should have opened them in here is what I meant. Yeah, had to really dig into that one. So what do you guys think about that rabbit? You think I can keep it alive? I really hope I can. I really don't want it to die. But the other 4 were they had already passed away, so unfortunately. Straighten these staples out because it looks like there's something cool on the other side of this paper. The 9909 spork knife. Oh boy, I'm like the USPS. I got Butterfingers tonight. There we go. Oh yeah, that's cool. Let's see what this says. You guys want to check that out? Firmly grip each end of the utensil and pull apart to remove the serrated knife blade. For compact storage, slide the blade back into the handle until it clicks securely into place. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's awesome. I think this is all made of some sort of composite. Like, nope, that's metal. I think. No, that's not metal. Look at that. It's not metal. It sounds like metal. Against my knife, it sounds like metal. It even feels like metal. The blade does, but it's not. It must be some sort of, like I said, composite. I dig the size, too. That's actually not bad, even though the handle has been shortened. That's not bad. You could either stake that. I love this. This is so cool. I dig it. Yeah, snaps right back together. Very, very cool. Dig it. Okay, now, coffee. I don't have my Bob Ross cup again. What the heck? Huh. Well, we're going to use the MRE Nation cup since they did do the giveaway earlier tonight. Let's see what is up with this iced tea drink mix, man. I hope it's made it, because this is some good stuff. Like, oh, look at that! It just split open. That's not a good sign usually when that happens, because all I was doing was trying to. Oh, wait, look at there. That's not bad. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not bad. You can see there's a little bit stuck to the walls, but it smells fine. And I think it's going to mix up just fine. There we go. Now, I think you can. Oh, hey, look at there. Oh, K-Man. Great show, Oldsmokey. Well, thank you, sir. Thanks for hanging out with us, K-Man. You know, we all do appreciate you, man. We all appreciate what you do. I don't think I could express how thankful I am for everything you do, man. Because I'm going to tell you all right now, which it's not just K-Man. Housel's a huge part of the admin side of MRE Info, and K-Man will tell you that. He does a lot over there. But all the updating and things, I mean, K-Man, he does a lot over there. And I also seen that you've already got the 2019 menus up on the the US MREs, which is, that's awesome to have it up the same year. Because usually, I'm going to tell y'all, up until here real recently, K-Man can attest to this as well, we didn't get the MREs until they were usually 2 years old. Like, that was a fresh MRE. Now we're seeing MREs that are the same, were within the same year that we're in, and that was unheard of a couple years ago. Like, you never found it, and if you did, it was very, very rare. It's becoming much more common to see MREs that are very fresh. But thank you, dude. Thank you so much, K-Man. I really, really do appreciate that, man. Awesome, awesome stuff. Okay, how much? Oh, I'm putting hot water in this. What am I thinking? Should I? Yeah, probably better, because I doubt it'll mix up right. 6 ounces of water. Okay, it says 6 ounces. That's not very much water. So I better get... Oh, you know, I had planned on opening that other can of Camels during this live stream, but if I'm going to open that accessory packet, then I don't think I want to open the can of Camels as well. I mean, I'll let you guys decide. You guys want to see the can of Camels opened up? This can of Camels? Or would you rather see the accessory packet opened up? Either way, I'm cool with that. I'll do either one. You know what? Let me do this. We even keep the PG-13 now, kind of sometimes. I wanted to use this. I love this. This is so cool. Because everything tastes good when you're hungry. Yep, that's the old saying for MREs. I guess I'm having hot tea. I'll give you all a good look at it. Oh, I guess I dropped a little water in there already. There we go. Alright. Hit it with the new spork and knife combo. There we go. Set that over here. The MRE Nation cup is huge. Yes, it is. Like, compared to that, like, look. It's a very, very big camping cup. I'd say it probably holds 20 to 24 ounces, maybe. Just about as much as a canteen, I would guess. I don't know. I'll have to do a fill test on that and see how much it actually holds. I'm curious now, myself. I'm in the mood for coffee. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Easily 2 coffee packets. For sure. Absolutely. And I better have... Oh, I just bought me a new camping stove the other day. I meant to show you all that. Now, surely I got... Thought I had some coffee sitting here. Thought I did. I may just have to get up and find it unless I'm opening up this accessory packet. What do you guys want me to do? The can of camel or the keg of camels? This or the accessory packet? You guys tell me. Nathan says camels. Ah, camels. Really? All right, camel. I got 2 votes for camels already, and I can't continuously look at the chat, but that'll save the accessory packet for maybe not next live stream, but the one after. Next live stream will be the next live stream will be all MRE Nation oriented. Well, not all, mostly. Any packages or anything like that, I'll most likely open those up. But we're gonna have 2 open cans of camels this live stream. Let's see if I can pull that down. Let's get that in. I don't know, but that needs to take like center stage. That thing is so cool. All right, be right back. I think it's probably just about time. I'm not sure, but it's probably about time to get the... I'm looking for coffee real quick, too. I've got some over here in a box. I just got to get it out. Oh, it's going to be up here. Maybe right here. Well, shoot. Ugh. Then next thing I gotta do is I gotta go get that main, because I know it's probably just about boiled too long at this point. Tell you what I'm going to do is right here for coffee. I have this will work good anyways, because MRE Nation sent it to me. I used the MRE Nation cup already, but I don't even know what that's out of. That's probably out of a ration of some kind, like a grande 3-in-1. Be right back though. Grabbing the mains. Come here, buddy. Okay, I got the mains. Alright. As soon as I get all this food out, I'll probably go ahead and open the smokes. I need to kick my butt into gear a little bit more. Let's see here. Yeah. See if you can find me a tortilla. No, just a, you know what I'm saying, like a flour tortilla wrap. Soft taco shell, whatever. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm making some 3-in-1 coffee. Let's see what language is in this. Okay, I have no idea. Anybody have any idea what ration this came out of? Huh. I'm curious. It looks, I don't know, there's Arabic on the back maybe? No. I see Pakistan on there. I'm dumbfounded. I have no clue where this came from. And I'm drinking it tonight. It's probably some rare ration coffee that I... It's like a 3-in-1. Kind of smells like caramel, honestly. By the time I get to it, it'll be fine. I'm putting hot food in it, so it'll be good. Okay. Coffee, coffee, coffee. What do I do with my water jug? There it is. Here we go. Now this, I'm going to assume it probably takes about 8 ounces, and that just about fills this little old cup up here. So, there we go. My mouth is watering, guys. Like I am very hungry, and my mouth is watering. Okay, now if I stick that below the knife mark, okay, I better not do that. I'm just going to use an MRE Nation spoon. Not spork, spoon. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that don't have enough water in this. It feels awful thick. Stirring it. I hope not, though. I hope this is the appropriate amount because I couldn't read whatever language that was. Alrighty. Next up, let's get out the. Oh, Miss Marilyn, the coffee. Wait a minute. Yeah, it came in the cup. I know. Yeah, the coffee came in the cup when Bob sent me this cup. It was like a bunch. Oh, thank you so much for that insanely huge donation of $24.99, Miss Marilyn. By the way, she's letting me know that came in this cup with a bunch of other extras. Like there were some biscuits from a South African. I just opened that off camera. That's okay though. Here's the older wheat snack bread. But there was like Russian stuff in there. There was there was Russian. There was South African. There was German drink mixes. There was all kinds of stuff in there, but I have no idea. I have no idea where that's from. Yeah, these are seeing a little bit of heat, or that, or they got crushed. They don't look bloomed at all. That M&M looks weird, but they don't look bloomed. That's a good sign. Now, I'll say one thing about the collars of the M&Ms. They are very inviting looking. They just want to say, come and eat a handful. They're good. Let's check out the oatmeal cookie. Knock the crumbs off. Yeah, unbroken. That's right. Look at that. Cinnamony. Smells a lot of cinnamon. Kind of a little bit of a nutmeg smell going on there. Now this will be interesting. This is almost 10-year-old cheese. Sometimes it holds up, sometimes it does not. We'll see what happened with this one. Don't know, but we'll find out soon enough. Set it off to the side there. Here we have our fried rice. And I'm going to open that at the top so I can squeeze it out like a thing of toothpaste. There we go. Gooey. I'll tell y'all something right now. Ration rice is not usually very good. It's not usually the best thing in the world. I've had good rice out of rations before, but 9 times out of 10, it's like overdone and like mushy. That's the typical stance on the rice. There we go. Now this is the most interesting part of this meal. 3 years only this ran. The buffalo chicken. This is a full-size main also. by the way. It's very kind of runny, but it is very, very hot. Look at that. Super orange also. That is nothing but buffalo sauce and chicken. That's all this is. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what the ingredients say that it is, but that's what it is. Shredded chicken breast with buffalo style sauce.
That dip isn't free.
I know, I'll pay you back.
Okay.
Okay. Let's check it out. Oh, it just... This right here reminds me of some top ramen that has been extremely overcooked. That's exactly what this reminds me of. Or sticky rice. Yikes. Okay, I guess that'll be my first bite right there. I'm just going to clean the spork off. That's got a good flavor. It's nice and savory. Hey, Tracy Phillips. This is a meme that they got going between him and Marilyn. Marilyn is wonderful. And I'm going to get... Wait a minute. I'm going to get a fresh out of the oven cake next weekend. Oh, really? Wow. So you'll be in the area of her store, it sounds like. That's awesome, dude. Well, congratulations on being able to do that. Because I'm sure that's an experience in itself. Miss Marilyn's gooey butter cake. You guys check out my video on that. Quick bite of the buffalo chicken real quick. Spicy. It's perfect. It's like it hasn't aged at all. Very good. It's tangy. It's got some heat. Oh, thank you guys for the insane donations, by the way. Tracy, Miss Marilyn, you guys are wonderful, by the way. I know that's your meme going on there, but I'll throw it back at you. You guys are wonderful. I appreciate you guys. Really do. So before I go any further, check it out. I'm going to go ahead and let's look inside of this can. This has been sealed since either 1989 or 91, I believe is the year for this. Someone could correct me. I'm sure this was a one-year only can. And this is also a more rare can because it's a 60 count can, which is the equivalent of 3 packs of... Oh. Did the stream just quit on me? Okay. Woo. Thought I just about lost the stream there. I think I'm mauling the can up with my knife. It's not good. Hang on. Almost there. Also could do this. This thing has not been opened in, what is it, 30 years? Jeez, maybe. Either 28 or 30 years. I believe this is 89 or 91. I thought it was 89. Could be wrong, though. Okay, for some reason I'm only getting the top to peel off. There we go. There we go. Alright, now to open this, it says that you just press and then open. Oh, they smell brand new. They smell nutty. They have a nutty scent. And check out the way they're separated. How cool is that? Look at this divider. It's a metal divider. I think I can pull the whole thing out. I can. And it can also be used like a humidor I believe, because if I can't flip it over right now, but there's like holes in the bottom of it. Really, really interesting can of camels we have here. I dig it. Love this. And there it is. Lid's back on. Ha! That's so cool. Alright. Eat the meal, then I'll have one. I'm hungry anyway. So, we have this kind of silly wheat snack bread here. And I'm going to just give that a try on its own. It's still nice and soft. Look. Very soft. It's not hard at all. Let's see. It's really mild as far as wheat snack bread goes. Usually it's kind of a pretty abrasive flavor. It's usually like up front and in your face. This is pretty mild. Lightly sweet. Light on the wheat flavor. It's not real grainy in its flavor. It's really soft. Chewy. Kind of gets doughy after a couple seconds. But since this is what they gave you to eat this with, I'm going to have to assume that it was intended to put some rice on. And also some chicken. Now I'm just going to take a spoonful of the chicken and a bite of the bread and rice. So okay. That's not bad at all. You know what? That wheat snack bread is, I wouldn't say it's mimicking a tortilla, but it does add that lightly chewy doughiness. But my problem with this is they only give you one to eat all that rice and all that chicken with. I find that kind of hard to believe. There's no way that you could eat all that on one piece of bread. I can't see it anyway. I'm curious as to whether or not this tea is actually held up or if it's going to be kind of funny. That has a really strong flavor. Very, very strong on the lemon. It's a nice black tea. The lemon tastes natural. It doesn't taste artificial. I'm going to add a little bit of the salt to the rice, because the rice does need it, actually. Whoa, not that much. Daggone it. Oh well. Just mix it in a little bit there. I'm going to try a little bit of that rice with the added salt to see if it helped it out any. It's better with the salt. Hey, Eeyore! Y'all rock. Keep on keeping on. Well, dude, thank you so much for that donation, my friend. You know I appreciate each and every one of you guys, man. Especially for taking so much time out of your Saturday to hang out with my old and decrepit rear end. I feel like an old man. I feel like I'm getting old anyway. I don't exactly like feel old in my thoughts, just my body's not keeping up with my brain, if you know what I'm saying. So I didn't think I'd be doing this, but I'm going in for a second bite with the wheat snack bread because I actually liked it. It's pretty daggone good. I'm just going to go ahead and put that on there. Get me a big old bite of the buffalo chicken. And it's kind of messy, like it drips really bad because it's so runny, but it's really good. Whoa, hey, Dylan again. Hey, Dylan. Hang on a second. Let me take this bite and I'll check it out. Let me go back and check this out now. Can't stay long. Just wanted to show some support, man. Hey, dude. Thanks so much, man. You definitely want to rewatch this one. I got an awesome box from Steve, man. You want to check that out. But thanks so much for the donation, dude. Have a great rest of the show, man. Well, thanks, Dylan. I really appreciate you. Dylan and A1919. You the man, bro. Appreciate you, dude. And have a good rest of your Saturday. I assume somebody's out having a good time or something. I can just eat it. This is actually, it does have a good little bit of heat to it. I ain't gonna lie, like it does. A surprising amount, if I may say so myself. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this over here with my rice and just mix them together, like. And that chicken is shredded so finely that it's also part of like the liquid in here. This is a very interesting meal to me. I feel like this didn't run very long because it didn't appeal to too many people because it's so spicy, I think. But I think if they tried this menu again today, where like Buffalo Wild Wings is so popular, I think this menu would do well. Now in the chicken chunk MRE, for a few years they put a package of buffalo sauce with it. So it's kind of similar to this, but not really. I mean, it wasn't actual buffalo chicken. That's like cooked in that sauce. It's infused into the chicken. Very highly flavored. So what can I do here? I have a tortilla that my son brought me. I'm just going to rip it in half. And I'm going to rip a corner. And I'm going to make a little wrap out of this because I don't want to keep you guys here all night. I'm a slow eater. First, I'm going to start off by putting some of this rice with a little bit of chicken on here. Yep. And we're going to put the chicken up on this tortilla. Now, this tortilla didn't come with it, but it should have. This thing should have had a tortilla with it for sure. I don't know why. Well, I guess I don't remember if they might have been putting tortillas in, but back in 2010. But I don't think so. Alright, I'm going to make a mess. There we go. Alright, here we go. Yep. That's how it should have been, man. That's killer. Really good. That buffalo chicken is strong. Like, it has tons and tons of flavor. Lots of vinegar type flavor. The hot sauce is kind of like similar to Frank's Red Hot, I would say. The Frank's Red Hot buffalo sauce. This is pretty high up on my list of favorite MREs now. Even though the sides aren't the greatest. Oh man, you guys let me forget about the mocha cappuccino instant powder. I forgot about even having this, and I made that coffee instead. Huh. Well, I guess I'm just not too bright today. But I have this weird coffee that Bob sent me. Oh, the jalapeno cheese. You're right. Let me get a piece of bread. That would have been good on that tortilla right there. Let's I still got a bite of the tortilla. Let's see if the cheese. Oh, oh no, no! Oh man, I don't want to eat this. God, that looks awful. Oh man, if you guys could see this in person, it's brown. It's not coming across on camera, right? But it is. Huh. It looks like. It looks really bad, guys. It looks bad. It's straight up brown in color. It's got like this orange highlight on the top, and then it's like brown down through there. It smells like cheese spread. Definitely has a pungent cheese smell. It smells like cheddar cheese. Who cut the cheese, man? Because I can smell it. Alright, here we go. Down the hatch. Oh. Oh, whoa. Boy, that's tangy. It ain't supposed to be tangy like that. Oh, man. Oh, why do I do this? That's no good. That cheese spread has seen better days. Let me see if I can do this. Look at the color of that. It is not. It kind of has a curdled look to it. It's chunky. It's brown. Which orange is not a natural flavor for cheese, or color for cheese anyway. But no, it tastes off. Like I said, it's way too tangy in its flavor. Is it edible? Maybe. Maybe. You could probably eat it. Oh, would you want to eat it? Probably not. Super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. Wondering Tea Apprentice, which is Wonder Marine bet. Some tea on OS. He forgot the mocha because the tea is better. Well, I think I forgot the mocha because I made this thing. I was about to take a drink of that thing. This is a grande or a grand. I don't know if this is like out of a Spanish or I don't know what. I have no idea what this is out of. I really don't. I'm gonna have to like look through old ration videos to try to figure out what this is. Thunder chat, thunder chat, super chat again. Did I miss another one? Hold up, hold up. Yeah, I Wandering Marine, or no, it's a Wandering Tea Apprentice. Okay, yep, I'm caught up. Woo, man, this is still smoking hot, and it's been sitting there for a good while. This Huggy does really good. I was just sitting here and I seen steam still coming off of it. I was like, man, there ain't no way it's still that hot. It's still really hot. This is like perfect coffee for me. I like my coffee to be somewhat sweet and strong. That's got just enough creamer in it. It's got just enough sugar going on in there. And it's a really nice dark roast and also a heavy coffee. It's not just a light cup of coffee. This has got some kick to it. Now I'm wondering if maybe I should have had more water to it. Remember when I mixed it up, I said it felt kind of thick. It's so good though. In my opinion, it's mixed just about perfectly for my palate. Love it. The tea's really good too though. Very lemony. Okay, now before I move on, I guess I gotta do this. Why do I have to do this? Why am I doing this? I don't know why I'm doing this. Put that on there. I'm going to put a little bit of this stuff. Oh, get off of there. It's chunky. Oh, it's so nasty. Here we go. I'm just going to heat it on. Oh. That's the first thing I could taste. The cheese. Oh. It ruined it. It really did. I love cheese spread with jalapenos. This, on the other hand, that's not cheese spread with jalapenos anymore. That's like its far off distant cousin by marriage or something. It's not, it shouldn't even be in the same family. It's pretty rank. Now that I got that cheese out of my mouth, I mean, it's lingering a little bit, but the buffalo chicken, it's a strong flavor, this chicken. I really do enjoy this main right here a lot. I've had this main before out of a civilian, like it was an EverSafe, I think. I had this main, and it was really good. My son really liked it too, so that's why I got to still pick up another one at some point. Whoop! That was a little bit too easy to break. Check out the cookie. Nope, do the M&Ms first. I had this weird one here that looked like it'd been like smashed and then melted back together. I'm just gonna try that one right, just real quick. Hey, Fireman Food, what's up, dude? Xenosaga's here. Ooh. Wow, check this M&M out. Look at this thing. What is that? I've never had an M&M like this. Straight up, just like misshapen. Malformed. Interesting. The M&Ms surprisingly are perfect in their flavor. I've had so many weird and bad M&Ms. Especially when they're cracked like this, they usually taste funny. They have like just an old flavor to them. These ones don't have that going on. These taste perfect. They taste brand new. I've been craving one of those featherless camels from ancient times, and I'm not even a smoker. I think I sent you a couple. They might have been camels back then. I had a pack of 57s that I got from Steve, as a matter of fact, and I shared them with a lot of folks. Made a lot of people happy with that pack of smokes. And also I shared a pack of Chesterfields. Not as much. I smoked a lot of the Chesterfields myself. Special occasions I break one out. So the M&Ms are perfect. Milk chocolate centers, candy, hard shell, sweet. Exactly what you think of when you think of an M&M. Those taste spot on. They do not taste a day old. They taste just like you bought them in the store. So let's see how the oatmeal cookie's faring. Oh gosh, it smells so strong of cinnamon. It's got a very strong cinnamon flavor. It's crunchy. A little too crunchy for my taste. It's not sickly sweet or overly sweet, which is always a plus in my book. Because honestly, the M&Ms are, in my personal opinion, just too sweet for my palate. I gotta really be craving something sweet to decide to eat something like that. I want to open up this cookie butter. And see what the heck this stuff's all about. Okay, it doesn't smell like anything. A little bit it smells like peanut butter, just like maybe just lightly. So I guess I could there we go. I'm going to use my knife in this. Get a little bit of that cookie butter out of there. Oop. And I'm going to put it on this wheat snack bread to start with and see what it does for the wheat snack bread. And if this is any good, I'll tell you guys where I got it. If it's any good. It's pretty sweet. Jody Gibson, 85. Okay. First of all, wait a minute. Please, no got spoilers either. I can't watch until the wife gets back from her 3-week hitch on the North Slope oil fields. First thing I noticed is it kind of left a greasy film in my mouth. Just try it on its own. I don't know, it tastes pretty good. It's got a decent flavor. I just don't like that greasy film it's leaving behind in my mouth. If y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not a fan of that ever in any type of food. I don't like it if it leaves that greasy film behind in my mouth. So, earlier someone said it needed to go onto a cookie, and we just happen to have a cookie. So, there it is on the oatmeal cookie. Now, it's not overly sweet. It's lightly sweet. And it does taste like, I don't know, like a kind of like a sugar cookie. It's not buttery like I had expected. It's definitely an odd thing, an oddity. And of all places, I picked this stuff up at the Dollar Tree for $1. I just saw it and I was like, man, that's a cookie butter. What? It's like peanut butter cookies made into peanut butter, I guess. So, there you go with that. Now, I went through everything. Let me clean the old palette out here real quick. Need that hot coffee to melt that slimy texture in my mouth away. Yep. Now I can't wait to try one of these camels. Going for the other can. This has been the live stream can for months and months now. Tonight we have a new addition. We have the keg of camels. This is the keg. And they're nicely separated into, I guess these are 10 each. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, yep, 10 each. So, pull one of them out and flip it over. Maybe. So there's the last one that'll be smoked out of this can. And here's the first one. There we go. Let's take a look at that logo on there. Oh, I dig that. That is super cool. It's different. That's not, that's not typical. Got the Joe Camel on there. Friday Frickology quote on quote the broken Soviet. See ya. See you there. I just Frickology. Appreciate you stopping by. That's the first time I've read that name, so obviously new to the chat tonight. All right, I don't remember every name, but I remember most names. You know what I mean? Like Justin Jordan. What's up, my friend? Here's the lighter. I don't think K-Man's still here, but if K-Man, if you happen to see this dude, I'm still using the lighter that you sent me, and it still lights up green. Let's see what these are all about. I'm interested. Now these are lights, Camel lights. These are not. These are Camel regulars, filters. Let's see, there's a huge difference. I can already tell from the first hit, the first drag, that this is already a lot, I wouldn't call it smoother, but lighter, you know. Yes, sir. Smoke them if you got them. I need to make a hat with that on it, on the back of it. Wearing my my camo hat today. In Armed Forces Day. Now, what do I do with my notebook? I don't know. Oh yeah, the meetup, guys, that Bob is throwing together. Now, Gundog was talking about doing a meetup too. I don't know if this will be the same one, or if there might possibly be two of them. I'm not sure. I can't tell you either way on that right now because I haven't talked with Gundog about that. But Gundog was doing a lot of talking about doing a meetup, and he wanted to do it. He wasn't sure where he wanted to do it at yet. I had a few ideas, but he had the idea of wanting to do it near Natick or near like where Warnick is, or where Sopaco is, or near one of the plants maybe, and try to get us a tour of where they put together MREs. So anyway, this one has already been announced as being an official meetup. Wonder Marine Vet says, I'm doing a meetup, Oldsmokey, probably next year. That would be what, 2020? 2020. 2020 is the year we need to do the Las Vegas meetup. Straight up. We need to do the Las Vegas meetup. We need to go to one of those crazy gun places where you can just go and have fun, like shooting fully automatic weapons all day long. That's what I think 2020 is the year we should do that, being that it's 2020 and all. Okay, August 17th, which will be a Saturday, on Buck Creek Road in Simpsonville, Kentucky, at MRE Nation, at the actual building, MRE Nation. There will be an MRE meetup and symposium, a Ration meetup, Ration guys meetup, and I think I might have seen Steve say that he was going to try to make it. I don't know. He was at the last one. Well, the only one we've ever had. Me and him both were there. And anyways, if you show up to that, you get a free t-shirt. I guess it would be dedicated to the meetup itself. I would have to assume that it'll have something to do with that. When I went to the last meetup, everybody got these. And I was a last-minute show-up, so I didn't get one of the T-shirts, but they had T-shirts that had MREs on them that said MRE info instead of just MRE. They were awesome. I wish I'd have got one. I wish I'd have had one made or got one or something. And they also had hats. I remember Steve wore that hat, or was wearing that hat a lot. And I really liked that hat. That was a cool hat, too. So, I think it had the MRE on it, too. I can't remember what it... Or it might have looked like this. The hat looked like this. Had this logo on it. And the t-shirt had an MRE on it. But you get a free t-shirt, and you also get a free build your own MRE. I assume you'll probably build it yourself right there on site. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know how the food restriction laws or whatever. You might just have to put your order in like a takeout place, and they'll build it for you and bring it out to you. I'm not sure. I haven't discussed that with Bob or anything. But for sure, you get a free build your own MRE, and you also get a free t-shirt. So can't beat that just for showing up to hang out. And I'm gonna... Well, I can't say whether or not I'll be there yet or not. I have to wait till I get a little bit closer to that time. If it, like, let's say, for instance, if it was going to be 2 weeks from now, there's no way I could do it. I couldn't make it. But this is, see, we got all of June, all of July, half of August, and we got half of May too. So June, July, we got 3 months roughly until the meetup. Actually, today might even be the 17th. Is today the 17th? Somebody tell me if today's the 17th. So it might be exactly 3 months from today, as a matter of fact. Saturday. It just might be. So anyway, if you guys want to go and meet up with... I'm going to assume, now this is just me assuming, I'm not saying for sure, but I would assume that there are going to be... Everybody keeps saying the 18th. Oh, today was the 17th, okay. Today's the 18th, okay, so today's the 18th. But yes, that would pretty much put it at being exactly 3 months from today, I think, roughly. Give or take a day. So 3 months from today is the MRE meetup at MRE Nation. I'm going to assume that like Gundog's going to be there. I think G Schultz is probably going to be there. I think this is timed out to where Housel's actually going to be in, or Ollie. His name's Housel over on MREinfo.com, and awesome guy from over in Germany, and he's coming to the States for some reason, and I knew that we were going to try, or Gundog was trying to plan it. Well, Gundog and K-Man were trying to coordinate and plan it so that Ollie could be here. Like I said earlier, Housel or Ollie, however you want to say it, is a very large part of the MRE Info website. He is an admin over there, but he does a lot on that website, guys. He does a lot. You wouldn't think there'd be much to do over there, but I've watched that website for years now, and I've seen Ollie puts in the work, or Housel puts in the work on that website. He really does. He does a tremendous amount of work over there. Tonight's been a crazy night. Opened up the can of Camels finally. So these been sitting around for probably going on a couple months waiting to get opened up, and they're finally open. And I gotta say, they're smoking really well. Look, not burning fast at all. So being sealed in this can with all that plastic around the top as well, they've been airtight, I would assume, because that plastic didn't have a puncture hole one in it. I had to, when I cut it around through there, it was perfect. These are burning perfect in my personal opinion. They're not burning fast. Yeah, I can tell they're a light, but they're stronger than what they would have been 30 years ago. That's for sure. They're more like a medium, I would say. They're still not as strong as a regular, but they're considerably stronger than what a light is. Yeah. So congratulations again to the winners tonight. I wanted to you guys will be very happy with your winnings, I believe. Kara, I believe, is Kara's getting the IMP from my giveaway, right? Let me read through this again here. Yep, Kara Sheever. I hope I'm saying that right. Sheever is the winner of the IMP, and Chris Sims is getting an MRE package from me. Like I said, you guys that won, please get with me through my email, preferably, if you can. And also, for Eeyore's winner over there, Fred, get with me on, just hit me up on my email. It's in my description. It's Oldsmokey1969 at gmail.com. So, hit me up over there, and I'll work out the details for you. It'll be simple. It's very simple. So that'll be easy for you to get that, and I'll probably get Kara and Chris's packages out. They'll go out this week. I got doctor's appointments. I think I have one Monday, Tuesday, and surgery on Thursday again. So I should have maybe Wednesday. I think I'm going to shoot for probably Wednesday. It'll either be Wednesday or Friday. So whenever I get those mailed out. But I got to get with Chris and see what I'm even going to send him. I don't even know yet. My nose I'm getting stopped up from sitting in this corner. I don't know why. I really don't. I was clear as a whistle when I sat down here. Fred, dude, you'll be happy, I think. I think you'll be happy. Yep. More surgery, yep. It's going to be more or less once a week for at least a couple months, maybe longer. And I've got this thing hooked to me now. This awesome machine that's hooked down to, this goes down to this stupid hose thing right here goes down to my leg. So she graduates high school in 5 days. My son, his graduation's like it's 2 week, or it might only be a week. Might be next. I think it is next week. His graduation. So we have kids the same age, Jennifer. Yeah, it sucks seeing them grow up. And my son, I went to his. He had a, what are they called? Shoot, where they get scholarships, a scholarship ceremony, and he was only supposed to get. He thought he was only supposed to get 2 scholarships. One of his scholarships is a full ride. It's supposed to take care of all of his college. Thank God, because if not, I couldn't have done it, or he'd have had to go in debt. Oh, so yeah, he's in National Honor Society, and he's got a good school resume, I would call it. So he's done really well. Proud of him. But he's going to be going to college, and he, like I said, he was only supposed to get 2 of the scholarships. Well, he ended up getting 4. So he ended up with considerably more than he had anticipated, which is, yeah, that's awesome. So he's actually going to have extra than, he's going to have enough to live off of. I think he's going to have enough to pay for his food, his insurance for a car, and a dorm. And that's all I can ask. I mean, he's set up pretty good. The toddler's finally sleeping, Smitty. So, Jennifer's your kid got any plans? Viper GTS Matt says his isn't laying down yet. As soon as I get done with this live stream, I gotta go feed a bunny. Gotta go feed a bunny rabbit, so I may as well load up on coffee and tea, I guess. Keep me going. 10:30 there. Is it 10:30 here? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't have another clock anywhere. So it is 10:30 here. Well, this has been a nice long live stream, and I can't thank Steve enough. I know he's not still here, but it's possible that he might see this at some point later on. So I just have to say an insanely huge thank you, and I'm super appreciative of him sending so many unique and expensive, let's just be real, expensive items along. Stuff that I personally couldn't afford to buy for myself. So he really hooked me up, especially like, for instance, the chocolates. I mean, I couldn't get that myself. I've been trying to get one of the emergency ration chocolates for years now, and haven't been able to acquire one because they always end up going for too much money. Either more than I can personally justify spending on one, or they end up going absolutely nuts and going for like $250, $300. There's no way. No way. But if you guys look into the World War II chocolates, the emergency chocolates specifically, or the Coca-Cola, if you guys look into that stuff, you will be very surprised at what was in that chocolate. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to come right out and say what it is, but it's really interesting. Hope you'll trade with Steve. He knows what's what, it seems. Well, I appreciate that. I've got all kinds of stuff that I've got laying around here from Steve. I'll have to see if I can't rile you up a box sometime and send you some stuff along that I've gotten from him. I've got a lot of extra stuff that I'm not going to review or anything like that. No. Get out of there, cat. Get. What the heck? Go on, cat. No, but if I'm being real, like, I probably got, like, I don't know. I don't want to sound weird, so I got some extra stuff, though. Loading up on this coffee. My recommendation about the cookie butter, though, like, seriously, I would just, like, get rid of that crap. It's no good. I'm not going to eat that. It sucks. I might feed it to the raccoon on my back porch. I have 2 raccoons that show up about every other night. About 2 or 3 in the morning, I'm always awake and see them. And then I also have a possum that's like the biggest, fluffiest, like gray. It's weird looking because we have another possum that runs around too, but this one comes around and eats, and it's really clean looking. If you guys know anything about possums, you know they're ugly, like nasty looking creatures. And this thing is the cleanest looking possum I've ever seen. Like, I don't know if it's where it eats cat food off my back porch all the time, if that's what's keeping its coat nice and fluffy and clean looking. I don't know what's going on with that. But it looks old, too. It looks like it's probably, if I was to guess, it looks like it's getting in its last days. I don't know how old possums live to be, but if I was just to guess, I'd figure it's probably 7 or 8 years old. It looks old. But it's pretty cool. An opossum or regular possum? I guess it'd be an opossum. I don't know. I went out there with a broomstick before. It's been a long time since I've done it. And I'd mess around and get it to wrap its tail around that broom handle, and I'd pick it up with it. It would hold on to that broom handle with its tail. I didn't know for sure if possums done it. I've seen it in movies before. Well, in particular, Ice Age. You know, the 2 possums that would hang upside down by their tails, hung out with the female, the Queen Latifah. She played the female, what was them things called? Can't remember. It's been so long since I've watched it. You guys can probably tell me. Anyway, but they hung upside down. Well, I thought, that's kind of, I wonder if that's real. And I took that broom handle and it wrapped its tail right around it, like kind of like this, like a spring, and it wrapped it around it, and I picked it right up. I seen I seen a comment Kayfabe made up here. I thought maybe I should have read, and I didn't. Let me get back up here. Raise it. The Biscoff cookie butter is much better than that kind. Yeah. Those biscuits, those Biscoff, however you say it, those things are really good. The first time I ever had that brand was on an airplane, and they were really good. But I had them with coffee too. They were perfect. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this live stream up, and I got a big mess here to clean up. Then I have a rabbit to feed, and then I have the box that Steve sent to organize and go through and try to put some things on display here. And also, I need to package I need to put that chocolate bar in something to preserve it until I eat it, and hopefully that won't be too long. I want to do some sort of a chocolate bar video. I'm standing here looking at some of my chocolate bars. I have a Yorkie bar that says "Not for Women" on it. It's one of the old bars that has like one of the bathroom pictures of a woman in a dress with a line through it. I can show you guys that one. Right. Maybe I can. Right there. Right there. And I have a Yorkie bar up there. I have a US Mars bar. I have a blue text Hershey's Tropical bar from probably the 50s. Actually, I know it's from it was from 56 or 57. Whatever the lifeboat ration that I opened. I think it's 56 or 57. Then I have a red text up there as well. That's from 1943. I have a Hershey's Desert bar from the early 90s. I have a Mars bar from the 80s, US MREs. And I also have a Duncan's of Scotland chocolate bar as well. But that's my cue. My dog's throwing a fit. And like I said, I've got a lot I got to do to get this live stream wrapped up. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. I appreciate everyone who's donated tonight. I don't know how to thank you guys. I really, really do appreciate it. It helps me so much be able to bring some cool stuff to these live streams, because other stuff gets sent in that's amazing. So, but to be able to add like cans of Camels and accessory packets and stuff like that, it's very helpful in that aspect. So, also want to say a huge thanks to my patrons. I really appreciate you guys. I got to get over onto that more often. I've been kind of slacking on that, but hopefully I'm actually getting back into gear a little bit more. So, no promises, but I'm feeling pretty good about that. So hopefully I'll get back over onto there. And, alright guys. I guess really all I got left to do is say thank you all for watching. And I'll see y'all on the next live stream.